Hey, typically my videos obviously are about food. This one has nothing to do with food, but I just wanted to share this with you. I was at a business meeting on Thursday of last week, and I drove over towards the Cincinnati area. And then coming back, I decided not to take the interstate. I had some traffic issues, so I took kind of a back road, State Road 50, going west through Indiana. And as I'm 20, 30, 40 minutes or so from outside of Cincinnati, the Cincinnati area, I saw a sign that said Milan, and it pointed like down another road. And I thought, Milan, is that the Milan that had the state championship team back in '54 that the movie Hoosiers was based on? So I plugged it into my GPS. It was only about 5 minutes away. I had always, for some reason, thought Milan was more in central Indiana or northern Indiana. Uh, so I drove to Milan, and just a very small little town. It is, in fact, the town that had the 1954 state championship team. And I took a little video, a couple pictures. I wish I'd done a lot more, but their museum, and I'll show you this little bit of video, but their museum is housed in an old barber shop in the downtown area. There's maybe only 7 or 8 buildings in the downtown. And then the old water tower is still standing as well that says State Champions 1954. And I don't even think that water tower is used anymore. But I'm going to show you the video, but I'd like to circulate this amongst Indiana Hoosier type, not necessarily IU Hoosiers, but people in Indiana who truly appreciate the heritage of basketball, particularly high school basketball. I'd like to circulate this video around to those people because I've put on the link a link to the website and the ability to donate. They are running on a shoestring budget, period, but circulate it to your friends that you think would appreciate this piece of history, and it's worth it to make a trip to it. It was really fun for me. I just wish I'd taken more video and more pictures, but I wasn't going there planning on doing that. So just a little bit of footage here, and then I'll be right back. This is the old water tower that I was referring to. I can't get this program to quit moving, so sorry you don't see it as much as you'd like to. This is the jersey, one of the jerseys from the actual movie Hoosiers that's been donated, and I guess it's tradition that people get their picture taken with it, which is kind of cool. And in this next clip you see, they've created in this barber shop a locker for every player on the team. And the players over time have donated leather jackets back, tennis shoes, pictures. There's just so many pictures in there. It's really unbelievable. And a lot of really interesting stories. 2 of the boys had to be cut after their junior year because you could only seat 10 kids, or 8 kids, I think, for the actual games. I think that's what she said. Only one of the players have passed away at this point. The assistant coach is still around. He's, I guess, 85 years old. They still refer to him in the town as the boys. They kept saying they were a good group of boys, and then they just kind of chuckle because they're over 70 years old now. But evidently it's something that people really are still proud of in the Milan area, and what they did was unbelievable. A school of 160 kids, beat the school, the David and Goliath, 1,600 kids. So anyway, a little bit of that footage, and then I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think he'd enjoy that.
Yeah, he
Or
probably would.
we also have the jersey
Oh,
for
okay.
one of the fellows that played in the Hoosiers, Raid.
Oh, yeah?
Steve Holler.
Yeah.
He's a dentist up in northern Indiana, and he gave Roseland his jersey.
Oh, okay.
His number 20.
Again, I wish I'd taken more footage, wish I'd taken more pictures, but it was just a last-minute decision to go to Milan. But I coach high school golf, and the kids are sports fans, and being in Indiana, I was curious if they've even heard of Milan, if they're even familiar with the story itself, and it surprised me how they hadn't, even though there's the movie Hoosiers that they've seen before. Some of them have seen that. Movie's 20, 25 years old now already. But I think this would be a great way to circulate it amongst Indiana fans, Indiana high school basketball fans, maybe raise a little bit of money for the charity through their link. But just wanted to share that little experience with you. It was fun, and check back later. I should have a very new group of recipes and grilling videos coming up very quickly. Thanks again, and don't forget to click on the link and hopefully support the Milan Basketball Museum. Take care.